Man talk, no women allowed.
You know, I'm not the biggest fan of feminism, but if there's one thing that me and feminists agree on, it's that men are basically bastards. You see, because, I know for a fact that if I ejaculated poison, I wouldn't tell a girl I slept with until afterwards. I'd be like, hey, by the way, baby, I cum poison. Yeah, your vision's getting blurry? Well, that's going to be permanent. You better get to the hospital, because, I would dial 911 within the next 30 seconds because your fingers are going to bloat up to the size of kielbasa sausages. So you might want to get on that instead of just wasting all your time sitting here yelling at me frantically. Just saying. Not only that, but us men really are quite lazy. I don't even care if my wife just made me a 10-course dinner and just did all the dishes afterwards and just cleaned up the whole kitchen spotless. If she asked me to take out the trash, I'm like, what the fuck am I, a goddamn slave? I was destined for greater things than just taking out the goddamn trash, I was destined to sit on the couch watching reruns of Tom and Jerry and realizing how fucked up the people who made those cartoons were. I remember I saw an episode of Tom and Jerry where they had a drowned kitten joke. They literally had a sack full of drowned kittens, and the implication was that they were killed by their owner because no one fucking wanted them. That's some dark shit for Tom and Jerry. And I say that to Holly when she tells me to take out the trash, but I say it all in grumbles, so she really can't hear what I'm saying. It's just kind of Tom and Jerry, drowned kittens, fuck, take out the goddamn trash. Sometimes my wife tells me to do something and I say no as I get up to do it. What the fuck is that? My conscious mind is like, fuck that bitch, I'm stronger than her, I don't have to listen. But already my body has yielded. My subconscious mind has sided with her against me. How the fuck do you like that? So now I have to take out the trash or do the dishes like some neutered male stereotype from a bad fucking sitcom set to a horrible laugh track. Shut the fuck up. I mean, I guess I don't really blame her for making me clean up my messes on occasion, because if I were left to my own devices, I would just wade through junk. There would just be mountains of garbage and fucking things I bought and didn't use but never threw away, and it's not because I'm a hoarder or something like that. I'm just fucking lazy. I'll let the trash pile up and pile up and pile up, and if she doesn't tell me to take it out, I'm just going to leave it there until it becomes sentient and leaves of its own accord. And I know there's some men out there that think, yeah, well, you're just lazy. You're just a bad example of men. But you know what? Most men out there that think they have responsibility, that think they're cleanly, that shit's just been instilled in them by their girlfriends. Like the other day, I made a Hot Pocket. Well, actually it wasn't a Hot Pocket, it was a Lean Pocket because, what a health nut I am. But, I made the Lean Pocket, and there was a little bit of cheese on the plate, and I looked at it, and I said to myself, I better scrub this cheese off the plate and put this directly into the dishwasher. I thought that. But I didn't really think that. My wife thought that. She just used my brain to do it. You see what I'm saying? That's not a thought that I would have had before I was in a committed relationship. I'd have thrown that motherfucker in the sink. I might have just thrown it in the trash, well, this plate's ruined. Garbage. Yeah. I guess that women really do make men better. But, even with their help, we're still essentially just brutes and bastards and just apes and clothes pretending to be civilized. I know that I'm not really a civilized person at the core of me. At the core of me, if I'm stuck in a line, I just want to fucking smash everyone in front of me like, TJ, more important than you! I am manly! I guess the exception to this are males like Justin Bieber, but if you count them as men, then you're probably the kind of person that thinks Chef Boyardee is authentic Italian cuisine, so what the fuck ever on that one.
Man talk, no women allowed.
Hey, I'd like to tell you guys about an app designed by a friend of mine. It's called BookStaria. It lets you know about impending new releases for books and how they're being received and when they're coming out. And if you're someone who is an avid reader like me, then I think it's a good app to have, especially because I know this guy and I know that he's really dedicated to making the app better and better over time. The name of the app, once again, is BookStaria, and he would appreciate it very much if you would download it and give it a chance, take a look, and see what it's all about. It's completely free to download, and yeah, it's a good app.